D. You is Trap. You know what I mean? That's Capito. You know what I mean? Waiting on Snack King. But you already know, man. New Trap. Outlaws, we in the building, man. Talking about, you know what I mean? The stream rules that just went down. I mean, what's good with you, Capo?
I'm good, man. I'm. This Extreme Rules was. At first, I had it like maybe a 7-ish, and then at the end, it popped that motherfucker up to like 9. You know what I mean? So, whew.
Yeah, I can't lie. It was a part of the pay per view where a nigga was like, it's all right. You know what I mean? But then by the time I was watching the Edge match, I was enjoying myself.
Right.
I don't know if I was enjoying myself because Edge was getting the shit beat out of him. It seemed like no matter how much he was trying to get on top, pause, but he was trying to come out on top. Them niggas, them niggas
Wait.
had something else for him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But yeah, it was a good Extreme Rules. Yeah, I liked it. But I liked some of it. Let's say that.
I'm waiting for Rey Mysterio to get a hand on Dominic and whip that little nigga ass.
I'm waiting for Rey Mysterio to stop being pussy and be a man. Like,
Beat your motherfucking son ass, man. That
whoa,
nigga.
whoa, trap. Out of
Man,
everybody, this nigga said, eat your sons.
I didn't
Look,
say eat. I said beat. You know what I mean? But I guess it's
uh,
still forced.
yeah,
It's still forced. You know what I mean? But he should have whooped. He should have
watch
whooped
it.
his son ass. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. There you go. Yeah, right.
He over there playing. You know, I ain't gonna lie. It's something I don't like about the new era, like of wrestling and shit like that. You know what I don't like? You can't put your hands on no women. You know what I mean? Beat that bitch ass too. You know what I mean? You got Rhea Ripley getting on the apron. You got this nigga just looking at her like, nah, fuck you
Yeah,
doing?
because back in the day, Stephanie and all them were getting RKO, Stunner,
You know what
Rock
I mean?
Bottom.
Niggas
You
was
know what I
getting
mean?
niggas was getting fucked up. All them chicks back in the day was taking bumps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you just see a chick on the apron and she be all in the nigga face. He just distracted by her, like, nigga, if you don't push this bitch off the apron or something, like you just gonna let this bitch handcuff you to the rope edge? Like, that's what we doing?
Right. She outpowered you, Edge? Fuck
Like,
is
you feel me? You see, you said she grabbed the handcuffs like she was police.
right. What kind of shit is this?
Nigga Edge just let her cuff him to the rope, like, and then now he want to look like, man, fuck out
Right.
here.
But let's start from the beginning. Let's jump. uh,
I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple matches maybe in the beginning that I missed because I was frying
okay,
chicken and shit.
so
So fill me in
so
what was going on.
so the first. Hold on, let me see what the first match was. I forget what the first match
I
was.
think it was Walter because I remember seeing Walter on the screen.
Oh, the whatever fight they was having. I forget what the shit was called, but it was all three of them against Sheamus and his boys. Um, at first, it started to get got spooky and got dark for Sheamus They was beating that motherfucker's ass. Him and his guys were just all fucked up after a while, man. And it got really dark. And Sheamus came back and did his thing. Um, they ended up pulling out the match. You know, I really don't like this rivalry with the three. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It doesn't really interest me in that way. The way they're carrying it. Sheamus should have won the title on Friday. I don't understand why they was wrestling in a t- three man tag match. I didn't
because
understand.
they trying to keep they trying to keep the feud going without putting them two back in another match. Because you know what I mean?
But
I think they want Walter to hold the belt at least to Royal Rumble or maybe Mania.
why? I mean, but I see, and then I know that's what they're doing, though, right? I don't want them to drag this shit out because it just doesn't. It starts to really don't make sense. After a while, it's going to, you know, Friday night was the peak, right? And it started to look like they was about to lose again. Sheamus and his brawling brothers were about to lose again, but ended up winning at the end. But does that really say anything? Because you just lost the title on Friday, and now I got to wait till what, another pay per view. So that means you got to have some type of war between now and that set pay per view.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, next pay per view, damn, they having a crown jewel.
Yeah, it's next month, I think.
I was gonna say whenever Survivor Series is, that's when they doing war games. So I think they build it to that. Two
Now
ring.
you got a lot of people back. Well, not a lot, but you got certain people back. What are they doing with Braun Strowman? What are they doing with what are they going to do with Bray now? You know what I mean? Um, so there's more coming. So I don't understand it. To be honest, I understand it, but I don't understand it.
Bray.
But it was okay. It was an okay match. I give it a maybe a 6.5 out of 10.
I had caught the part of the match when they was stomping the fuck out of Walter.
Right.
He was on the apron and he was just giving him the business.
Yeah.
That nigga Pete done one of them niggas, bro. That when he be using moves or whatever in the ring, that should be looking like it be hurting. It be looking like he don't be giving a fuck sometimes. And it might
Hmm.
not be true, but the way that he gives off when he does the moves and shit, stomping on your fucking head and shit,
Right.
he be looking like he ain't playing.
Yeah. Hey. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. So we got the next match was it the Liv Morgan already off
I don't know.
tops?
I believe whatever Sammy said. Sammy said Dana Brooke match. I think I don't know. That's what it sounded like. Donna Brooke, Dana Brooke. I think it's Dana. But that's what he said.
Dottie Brooke match. That's the match. Um. Fuck. Sheamus and them was wrestling in.
Oh,
That
that's
was
what it
in.
was called.
Yeah.
Yo, Sammy, what was the next match?
I think the next match was the Liv Morgan one
Oh, around the Rousey.
and Ronda Rousey.
I ain't gonna lie. For that match, I was frying that chicken up. Smoke, electric
Smoke
squad.
King.
What was your man? So what's up, man?
Sammy, I'm gonna let you up.
Niggas
Don't
ain't
go
call me,
nowhere.
man.
You wait your turn. You heard Sammy? Wait your turn. Don't just come up here going crazy. All right, just letting you know. Wait your turn. We're gonna ask you what you feel. What was your thoughts? Just wait your turn. Samurai champions in the building.
Yep.
Yeah, Sam, what's good?
Yo, this Extreme Rules was fire. This is that Luke Cage type stuff. So like the matches that went on like almost every match every match was fire to me.
Every match was good to you. You ain't have no piss break match. It was no match that you was like, I'll go use the bathroom on this.
Nah. I love the fact that every match had a stipulation.
Okay.
The first match was a Don a Donnybrook match. That's a stipulation. The second match was an Extreme Rules match. The third match was a strap match. The 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 fourth match was a ladder match. The fifth match was an I quit match, and the sixth match was a fight pick. And
All
and
right.
and and, and there was all fire, and there was all fired. See,
Said
it,
it was all fire.
I love. You see, when I'm watching Extreme Rules, I want to watch. I want there to be stipulations for all the events. I don't want no match
Mm.
to be a normal match on that event. And every match was not normal, and it was not regular, and it was not usual. It wasn't the one fall or pinfall match. It was an Extreme Rules match. I love that.
All right. We're gonna
That
ask
sound
Capo.
fire.
This is why we watch Extreme Rules. This is what we watch Extreme Rules for.
So each man,
Not for the
let
normal
me ask a
regular
question.
stuff.
I ain't
Peace.
said hold on.
Let me
Right.
ask a question. So
Yeah.
Extreme Rules is just different. Like each match has different rules to it.
Yes, that's why it's called Extreme Rules because the rules are different and it's extreme and as well. I love that's why it's
Okay.
called Extreme Rules because that's why and extreme and if it's Extreme Rules, it should have extreme rules.
Right.
Now
And
Capo,
Capo, how'd you?
I was about to
Yeah.
say how you felt about the fucking Dana not Dana Bro yeah Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey match. How
I
did
I
you
didn't I didn't really like the match.
okay?
Um, I it was sloppy. Um, there was bump bump malfunctions. Um,
Mm,
um, the weapons, the kendo sticks, from the bats to the chairs not in place, things like that.
mm.
And Ronda looks so sloppy up there. I swear, like Ronda should have ended that motherfucking match with the
Was
quickness.
it was it better than Trina?
Uh, Trina didn't even wrestle, did she?
Okay. I thought she threw like a punch or something like that to the girl that lost or something like that.
But no, Ronda Rousey's been wrestling, so I don't understand why she looks so.
Oh, okay. It's one of
You
those
know what
like
I mean?
she already wrestling, so it was like, yo, you should know. You know what I mean?
Right? You like it seems like she gets like she's sloppy when she lands. You know what I mean, Trap? Because they have a
Mm,
certain bumps and shit like that. She just like a
mm,
rag doll. It looks like when she gets in there, she's not in control of her body or some shit like that. That's what I
okay.
that's what I meant by that. And so it was just lackluster for a championship between them two. You know what I mean? And Liv didn't tap out. She passed out.
Niggas
Nah.
still using that finish.
She passed out. She didn't tap out.
Mm,
She didn't
okay.
say I quit or anything
She
like
just
that.
let it go.
It wasn't like an I quit match.
Hold
It was
on, I'm still talking. Why are you interrupting?
you're talking about a different match.
No,
That
I'm not. I'm talking about the same goddamn match. Liv
no,
Morgan and Ronda
Let
Rousey.
him rock. Let him rock, Sammy.
The fuck
it
you mean?
wasn't. It wasn't an I
Let
quit
him
match.
rock. Let him rock,
You can't
Sammy.
apply the
I
same.
I didn't say it was a I quit match. I didn't say that. I said
You
she
you,
didn't
you said
quit.
you said Liv
She
Morgan
didn't tap
didn't
out.
say she
She
quit.
didn't
That
do
means
anything.
that
She
implies
passed out.
Oh my
That's
God.
is
all I
that
Sammy,
said.
Sammy, chill.
Sammy, all I said was she didn't pass out. She didn't tap because you didn't even let me finish. So shut the fuck up, please, respectfully. Nobody's calling a fucking match.
she did pass out.
Anyway, she didn't. There was no 1, 2, 3. There was none of that. She passed out. They said she won, and I feel like on
That's an Extreme
Friday.
Rules match.
Why are you still talking? Trap, please. This nigga don't have no respect.
Go ahead,
This nigga
Capo. Go
don't
ahead.
have no motherfucker ethic in the motherfucker show.
Go ahead,
Like this
Capo.
nigga interrupt every fucking thing.
He can't help himself. Go ahead, Capo.
Wow.
I'm good. He knows it all. So we got to sit here for 2 hours just for him to get a sentence off. Cool.
So she didn't tap out. She was just passed out in the middle of the ring.
Only reason why I was saying all that is because I feel like they're gonna take the belt away from Ronda. I have my
Mm.
theories. Well, somebody wants to sit here and try to correct me like he know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Now let me ask you a question, Capo. If you feel like they're gonna take the belt away from Ronda, who you think will be the person to take it away?
No, they're gonna give it back to Liv. They're gonna say she didn't lose it.
It's an Extreme
That's
Rules match.
my opinion,
If,
and that's
if,
how I feel.
okay,
I don't
okay.
care what you're talking about. Why are you interrupting? The fuck? Something wrong with you. You need to check it.
In an Extreme Rules match, if you tap out, if you tap out, you lose. If you if you if you if you get pinned, you lose, and if you pass out, you lose. That's how it goes in the in the Extreme Rules match. Like in an extreme in an extreme rules match, there are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. If you pass out, you lose. Liv Morgan passed out in my passed out. I saw her passed out, even though she didn't tap out or
Hey,
she wasn't
Sammy, I
pinned.
know nobody cares.
If she
Nobody
passes
cares.
out, she
Nobody
lost
cares
the
what you're talking
match.
about.
She
I
lost the
know nobody
match.
cares what you're talking about. You keep on
That's
talking. I'm gonna let you talk. Just like you over talk everybody
that's
else.
how an Extreme
So
Rules
now
match
you can sit
works.
here and look stupid. Get the fuck out of here,
It's
Sammy.
pinfall or submission. And can I tell you something?
She,
Passing out is also submission.
You already
You don't have to
talking.
tap
You
out
didn't
to
think till
submit.
you say something. That's how.
You don't have to tap out in a match to submit. All you have to do
no.
all you have to do is just pass out, and that is a submission in the match. You don't have not not every not every submission is not every submission is a
Yeah,
tap
this
out.
nigga Sammy.
Some some
All
some
right,
some
you
some
said the
some some
same thing three
some submissions
times.
are.
You
Got it.
said that
Got
three
it.
times,
Got it.
Sammy. You wildin'.
What was the next match?
The next match was was Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in that strap match.
Now,
What kind of match?
Capo going first, Sammy. Capo, how you
No,
felt
I
about
don't.
the
I
strap
don't.
match?
I don't. I don't want to go at all. He can have the whole show. I'm just gonna sit here and spectate.
You can talk, Capo. You can talk, Capo.
Nigga, I'm old enough to be your grandpa, punk ass nigga. The fuck you mean I can go? You don't tell me what I can do. I don't have to do shit but stay
Yo,
motherfucking
yo, you're old enough to be my dad at least. Not
No,
my
I'm old
grandpa.
enough to be your grandfather, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you
Yeah.
talking about. The hell you talking about, nigga?
You're about 20 years
Yeah.
older than me. If you could have
Man, I want to know what
been my
happened with these
father.
matches. I want to know what happened with these matches. What happened with Drew McIntyre?
And
My,
I remember,
my mom had me when she was
Sammy,
41.
respectfully,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
want to know about that. I want to
I'm
know
sorry,
about
Capo.
wrestling, nigga.
But you should have
Nah,
hooked
nah,
up
nah,
with my
nah,
mom
nah. You
sooner.
cut that shit out. Yeah, I
Capo, I'm
don't want to hear
sorry,
about
Capo. You should
nah.
have hooked up. You
Yeah,
should have hooked up
yo,
with her sooner, Capo.
I thought if you mute a person, they can't unmute. How this nigga got
nah.
powers?
This nigga wildin'.
Yo, I swear every time somebody mute me, it say host has muted you and I can't unmute. How come this nigga can still unmute?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this nigga
The
wild.
only
Yeah,
way
so
you can mute, Sammy is drop him in the
You gotta
backstage.
put him in a penalty box.
you gotta go to the penalty box. That's a damn
Yeah,
shame.
you put that nigga in the penalty box.
This nigga don't know how to act. In this wrestling, this nigga get hype. Like this
A
nigga,
little too high.
nigga started off the show not stuttering.
Yeah, you get it.
Gotta
Let
get
niggas get
extra
their
hype
shit off.
now.
Yeah.
Now, Sammy, I'm letting you speak because I don't know what happened in the match, and Capo feels some type of way right now. So, Sammy, what happened in the strap match?
I just don't like being interrupted by a stuttering nigga that take all motherfucking day just to get his motherfucking point off and then interrupt motherfucking
What happened in the strap?
over talking niggas. You see how I'm saying? Right here. Point example.
Who's Bray, Capo?
Oh, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh, we ain't get to
What
that part.
happened? What happened? Oh, yeah, I ain't get there yet. Is it
Yeah,
something
we ain't get to that
significant
part
happen?
yet. Yeah, something happened. Something fire.
Oh, okay.
I had to change the title of the
What happened
video.
with this match that we talking about though? What happened?
I don't know. I saw
It's all right.
I saw a part where this goes back to what I was saying, Capo, about the women. I saw I saw Drew McIntyre beating the fuck out this nigga with the strap, right? On the outside of the ring. I seen Scarlett
Pause.
get in this nigga face and he just he don't do nothing like I mean,
What
that's
is the strap? What is the strap? It's like a belt.
yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, wow. I was about to say something crazy. Um, it's like 20 feet. You know what I mean? It's like two belts in width, and they tied on each other's hands. You know.
Hmm.
But the whole thing about it is this is the I haven't seen a strap match where the strap got so twisted to where they couldn't use it, like they needed to. Like they'll
Hmm.
take up the slack and they'll start beating them with it and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was so twisted up, it just looked weird after a while. You know what I
So let
mean?
me ask you this, Capo. You said like the placing of the weapons and shit was fucked up for the Rousey match. Like you think it was like just a fucked up like weaponry placement for the whole show, or you know what I'm saying, like a malfunction or something like
No,
that?
it was just that match because
Oh, okay.
it was an extreme rules match where there's nothing but weapons up under there. Like
Oh,
she
okay. Okay.
with a fire hydrant on not fire hydrant, the fire spray thing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Honda, there was some chairs, some bats,
Mm.
like that. So they was they gonna have bruises in the morning. I know. I know that.
So they're gonna be lumped up.
Yeah, but that Bray Wyatt and what's that nigga name? Fuck. What's his name? Fuck.
Ooh.
I've been smoking. Hold on. Karrion Cross.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So Karrion Cross, that's a that motherfucker, man. I don't know. I don't know, man.
He
He's
had to blow,
new.
he
I
had to
like
blow
his
you away, right? Like
right. I mean, this is only like the first match I've seen of him since he came back. I seen him jump Drew McIntyre a lot. You know what I mean? I like the blonde he got on there with him. You know what I mean?
she
She kind of
she make him if it make any
right.
sense.
That's a fact. That's a
It was
fact.
like it's like when Goldust left Marlena, it wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Marlena was what made that nigga look like he was lit, even though he was looking mad fruity. He had the bad bitch with him with the gold, smoking a cigar. What the fuck going on?
Yeah, that's a fact.
This nigga, I like them better when he had the baldy because he looked like Hitman, like you know what I mean, age of 47 or something.
Well, like you said about the girls, right? She gets in the way of Drew about to hit his finisher. He tried to go around her. She stops him and maced his ass.
Damn.
And then Carrion came with his sledgehammer in the back of the head. Boom.
A sledgehammer?
No, with his forearm. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, so the nigga Triple H.
And then that he won that
Same
match.
device.
He won that match. You know what I mean? But it was okay. I give it a 7-10. It was okay.
To me, I think Karrion Cross is better when he's in the ring with somebody that's smaller, like a nigga like AJ Styles or something. Because niggas like that could bump for you and make you look extra good. You know what I mean? When you in there with another big ass nigga like like
But
Drew,
he's taller than him though too.
you feel me? It just like Drew
Drew
good.
Drew taller than him.
Yeah,
So
Drew
he was handling Drew though.
Drew good because Drew somebody that know how to sell. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Drew somebody that know how to sell. So Drew not gonna really have a bad match. Like it might not be the best match, but it's not gonna be a shit fest.
They gonna be
Yeah, I'm not too much of a Drew McIntyre fan anyway. So
I ain't gonna lie. That Drew McIntyre NXT run is legendary. You know what I mean? Even though he was treating NXT like a step cousin or something, like it wasn't part of the team. Like they was having better pay-per-views, better matches than the main roster for years until they got on TV.
mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's one reason why I had confidence in Triple H taking over this shit. Since they got Vince the fuck up out of there for doing that nasty shit he was doing.
Uh, uh,
You know what I mean? That's
damn,
why the
son.
company ain't going to shambles because that nigga Triple H know how to run shit. I just wish that they get that nigga. They need to get rid of Kevin Dunn. Get rid of that bitch ass nigga, and everything will be all right.
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, he the nigga behind the scenes that I mean that being that he be in the truck. You know what I mean? He the producer. He run the show from the truck and all that. He the nigga
What
that
happened to Shane and Stephanie?
Shane be tired of these niggas shit. To be honest with you, like, cause Shane be knowing that Shane was one of them niggas that he could see like this shit don't make no sense. Like, and why and why you ripping up the script on the day of the paper or the day of the Raw and you basically writing the show on the fly. Of course, the show not gonna be good. Of course, Raw gonna be trash. Nigga, nothing is planned out. Like
What the hell?
I mean, like niggas would go, yo, bro. Niggas would go into the Royal Rumble not even knowing what they gonna do for WrestleMania. How?
That
Like
don't make sense.
like we should already know where the storyline is going. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know, we don't know what the fuck going on. Nigga changes shit every 5 seconds, and then a 75-year-old man shouldn't be writing dialogue or making dialogue for a 25-year-old man. He don't know what niggas are saying. He not in touch.
So you're not
And
in
niggas is
tune,
doing
nigga.
promos and shit. They be sounding like niggas that would never talk like that in real life. You know what I mean? So shit, I feel like shit is getting better. Pay-per-views is getting better. You know what I mean? It ain't been dirt. And this whole well, I guess the next match was the ladder match.
Hey, Sammy didn't give his opinion. You
Sammy,
forgot Sammy.
how you felt about the Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre match?
It was a good match. Everything happened as expected. We all know that Scarlett was going to get involved and 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 do something to make Karrion Kross win. So I knew that was going to happen. Anytime it's a no disqualification match type match, and there's a certain type of stipulation, and one wrestler is about to win over the other wrestler, and if another wrestler has someone else at ringside, the person at ringside will assist and aid that wrestler to do something to one wrestler to cause to cause the wrestler who has someone at ringside to win the match.
All right, copy.
It doesn't always work, and it doesn't always go through. But there are times that it goes. But there are times that the screw job the screw job doesn't always work, and the screw job doesn't always go through. But there are times that the screw job works and the screw job goes through.
Gotcha. So the next match was the ladder match.
Yeah, there was a screw job in that match, but it failed miserably.
Yeah, the
The,
next
the,
the next one is Bianca versus Bailey for the
Now,
championship.
I saw that match. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bianca Belair might be the best female wrestler that ever wrestled.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
she's still young in her career, and she might be the
right.
best. And she might be the best black woman to ever wrestle and be in the top spot.
Wait,
And the female, what what
wait.
what black
She better
female
than Storm?
The
better than
boss?
her? Huh?
She better than Storm?
She better than the boss?
Yeah,
What?
she better than Sasha.
She ain't better than
No,
no
no, no,
Sasha
no, no,
Banks.
no, no. Trap,
Yo,
trap.
yo,
She better
yo,
than Storm.
she beat Sasha Banks. No, we're
She
not
not
doing
better.
that.
Hold on, hold on, hold
She,
on,
she
hold on.
beat she beat Sasha Banks. So
She
she
had
gotta be better. She gotta be better than Sasha Banks. Better than Sasha Banks
Not
because she
better
beat
than
Trap,
Sasha
Sasha
Banks.
Banks at WrestleMania.
That we're talking
you
about
know who I
career.
call Storm,
We're
right?
talking about
Yeah,
all
career
that.
wise,
Let's
Sasha
respect
Banks is better than
Sasha
Bianca Belair,
being that
but in the ring,
yeah, that's what
but
I'm
in the
saying.
ring, Bianca Belair will always be better than Sasha Banks.
Career
What's this
career
lady's
wise,
name?
she has a longer career so far, but
She
in the
better
ring,
than
in
she
in,
better
in,
than Jade?
in the ring, Jay can't release her boot. Like
right, that's a fact.
Oh,
Jay
she
just
Yeah.
got
can't relate.
physique. Yeah, Jay just got physique. You feel
The
me?
only argument I have is
Okay, okay.
Sasha Banks. That's the only argument I have.
And
Everybody
you,
else
and
can.
you, and you have and you have a good argument.
Everybody else.
The only thing you can argue with Sasha Banks being better than Bianca Belair about is about career and resume. But other than that, and anything other than that, Sasha Banks is not better than Belair.
Now,
Bianca Belair is better than Sasha
I ain't
Banks
gonna
in the
lie,
ring
bro.
at any
Bro,
time.
Hey,
the shit
Sammy, you've already you said that once. Okay,
the
you don't
shit that
have
I
to keep
seen
on repeating it. Thank you. Let's
the
move
shit
on.
that I seen Bianca do in the ring in her short time of even doing this shit is incredible. Like, I mean,
Yes,
like when she
She
says
that nice?
she really is, bro. She really is the
yes.
strongest, the fastest, the toughest. Like she really
She's
is
strong
all
as fuck.
that. Nigga, you saw what she did in the match, bro. She barely got the ladder in her hand. She lifts barely up with the ladder. Like niggas, they ain't doing all that. Ain't too many chicks that was gonna be able to do all that. You know what I mean? On the
Yeah,
strength level. And this shit still hit you with the 450 splash. Like Bianca got moves.
Oh
Like
shit.
Bianca got like she got a
She
crazy
still hit a 450 on you with the
still hit
splash?
yeah.
I see Bianca hit a 450 from the middle rope. Like
Oh nah, she wildin'.
you know
Oh
what I mean?
nah.
It's like, I mean, like Sasha, when it comes to resume, she's the first to do a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And her and Bailey broke the doors down, and they just slid Charlotte right up in there. But but really, Sasha and Bailey broke broke the barriers for the females to get more respect. I can't take that away from Sasha.
Yeah,
I'm
because
just saying,
Bailey was walking around here like Roman Reigns
you know,
with
but
two titles.
the shit with Bailey, the shit that made Bailey mad popular is the fact that Bailey wasn't getting pushed like Sasha and like Charlotte. So when she was in NXT, she was always losing. You could say Bailey was like a jobber. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And slowly she started winning matches, started getting momentum. People was behind her. She had the little girl and always was dressing up like her, crying and all that. So it's funny to me when I see Bailey now with the old heel change and shit, and then she be yelling at the little kids and shit. It should be
right.
mad because she used to be all for the kids. Now she be there yelling at the kids.
Yeah, she did that today.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Right. That's how she be coming. She was one
Hey,
of those.
but who she get that from though? But who she got that from though?
What?
Sasha. That you making the kids cry and fuck them kids. Sasha did that shit first in NXT
Yeah,
against
but
Bailey.
because who the kids was going for? Because the kids was going for Bailey.
That's a fact.
She was the big female baby face. Like, you know, I mean, come on, she had the infinity blow up shits popping up when she came out to the ring. Nigga, it don't get no more baby face than that. She was about that hug life, nigga. That was her slogan, nigga. Hug life.
Hug life.
That ass. That shit was hug life, nigga.
Trap, you funny as hell.
I kind of already knew her girls were gonna come out and kind of interrupt, and I didn't really know how that shit was gonna play out. But then it played out. I didn't expect Bianca to walk out of there with the title. I did. I had faith in her, but it was just I knew they was gonna come down and beat her up and nobody's gonna be there to have her back and shit like that.
like the Edge match.
Right.
Okay.
So, but when she
That was the second screw job that worked.
when she hit her move on both them bitches at the same goddamn time, I don't know how they knocked them out for the rest of the match, but whatever. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. It was a good match. It was a very entertaining match. So I give it an 8 out of 10. So.
Yeah, I fuck with Bianca, but when she that, and then the gimmick with the braid is just mean. You can sell shit,
Bro. When I first saw,
right before you say what you gonna say, Capo, the first time I seen Bianca Belair was in the Mae Young Classic. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I knew she came from NXT. She was in the Royal Rumble, first time on the big platforms.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the Royal Rumble, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What you got long hair and you use your hair?" Because this is when she was whipping them. She used
Yeah,
it as a
and
whip.
that shit make a bull whip sound for real, like.
Right. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, oh, hell no. I don't want to see this stupid shit. You know what I mean? And then after a while, when she finally got on there, start showing her personality, shit like that, and how they want her character. Then I understood it. And then I started being, respecting her more and now, becoming a fan of hers. Um, but yeah,
This is a little bit off subject, but it's still on subject. In the future, maybe a couple of years from now, that nigga Montez Ford and Bianca Belair is gonna be the two top couple in the business.
yeah,
Because the thing that Montez Ford got that a lot of these other niggas don't got is charisma. You know what I mean? He remind me of a nigga like if he was to be a heel, he could be a nigga like The Rock because the nigga got personality. Like you know what I mean? He could
right,
talk personality. Like everybody don't got personality and swag. Like they just don't. You know what I mean? And then they both married, and I mean they've been married, so it's not. You know what I mean, them as a couple in the. You know what I mean? On the TV would be mean. And then
right.
like Bianca Belair, if she was to turn heel, like they'd be mad cocky, talking mad shit. For real. But she be talking shit now, bro, and she's a baby. She be like, I'm the fastest, I'm the prettiest, I'm going crazy. So imagine if she was a heel, she'd be talking extra crazy. Like none of you bitches fucking with me.
So I really I had one of my thoughts were, well, maybe they're gonna let Bailey win the title, and then her and her girls running shit like Roman and the Usos was running shit. You know what I mean? I thought that was gonna be they was gonna play that power dynamic with that. It might happen. I don't know. It might happen down the line, but I'm glad Bianca kept the belt though.
Copper, I don't know how much you know, right? But to me, the best Uso, the best bloodline nigga is the nigga that's not even down with the company. For real. The best one, bro, out of all them niggas is the nigga that's not in the company. That's the crazy part.
Mm.
That nigga Jacob Fatu.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Fatu is the best. I ain't gonna lie. Like he gotta look like Umaga. You feel me?
Right.
I mean, he don't look nice like Jay and Jimmy and them niggas. You feel me? Jay and Jimmy they kind of look sweet. Like they look nice. Roman look nice. You know what I mean? The younger brother with the blonde hair, he look nice. This nigga look mean. This nigga look like he been up north for some prison system because he was in jail. So,
Right.
but he looked like that. I mean, he looked like on some G shit. But he's a beast. I think that's the best. To me, that's the best Uso nigga. That's a part of the bloodline.
Right. Um. Yeah. So, what did you think about that match? Did you
I
watch
thought,
it?
I thought the match was great. um, I thought they had some a little bit of sloppy spots like in the beginning where when they kept trying to
Yeah.
that they going to get the
Ladder.
ladder and shit like that. But I knew like I said, if Triple H give them enough time, you know what I mean, they just tell them the story. So I'm like, I give it a shot. So I just sat there and rock with it. It was it was a spot where they both run to the top of the ladder and shit. They both swinging on each other and all that. and barely grabbed her braid. That's another reason I like it because they don't treat the braid like it ain't there.
Right.
They find ways to use it creatively in spots, so it's not always in her benefit of having it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely like the way the match ended because I had to rewind it back because I'm like, damn, did she smash her fingers?
Right. And when she tried to give her her finisher, and she had that one piece of the ladder,
Yeah.
that type of shit. You know what I mean? It just wasn't as clean, but it was entertaining. You know what I mean? It's like, what's she about to do? Is she gonna fuck her up? Is this gonna hurt? One of the two.
Cause I'm like, I'm like, yo, why Bailey still holding the ladder? Like, like you ain't gonna let it go.
Bro, when
Like,
she gave her that motherfucking that flying forearm while she was on that ladder, boy, she fucked herself up when she did that too.
like Bianca, like Sasha, and Bailey, they put their body on the line for that. You know what I mean? For the viewer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you be feeling like yeah, they saw. You know what I mean? They don't wrestle soft like the Miz.
I like the man.
I like the Miz too because he's smart. He wrestles safe. That's why he got a long career. Still getting that bag. Nigga, he
Well,
don't gotta be.
he got fucked up tonight. So
No, Sammy, how you feel about the ladder match?
I would say Bianca Belair versus Bailey. It's like the female version of Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles in the TLCC match without the tables or the chairs. It's like the female version of McIntyre versus Styles. Because Styles AJ Styles was WWE champion before Drew McIntyre, and AJ Styles has defended his championship longer than Drew McIntyre, and
but
and,
aren't we
and
talking about Bianca Belair right
no,
now?
no, 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 no. I will say the match is like it's like the female
Okay,
version
okay,
of
you said that. Let's talk about
McIntyre versus
Bianca.
Styles.
Yes, we heard that 3-4 times.
But does
Now,
that mean that it's good?
It's good because I see some similarities between Bianca Belair and Bianca Belair
What
and
was the
Bailey
key point of the match?
And Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles.
What was the key point of the match for you?
The key point of the match is that Bianca Belair, this is Bianca Belair's first encounter and first interaction with a ladder, and this is the first time Bianca
Mm.
Belair has climbed the ladder in order to retrieve her championship. Just like in the TLC match of 2020, which was 2 years ago. It was the first time that Drew McIntyre had to climb the ladder to retrieve the championship. Okay, so when it comes to Bill, when it comes to Drew McIntyre and Bianca Belair, um, Drew McIntyre and Bianca Belair are both big. They're both big wrestlers. They're both athletic. Yeah,
So how'd you feel about the actual ladder match though? What was the key point of the ladder match?
my key point of the ladder match is Bianca Belair KLD and 2P get KLD Eel Sky and Dakota Kai and Eel Sky down like the double KOD. That was a key point for me.
Mm.
Got you. Next match. But before we get to that, I seen it was different segments with the Miz in it. I missed one of them, but I saw the last one. What did Miz do to the bird to get him fucked up?
He beat the puppet, the mascot up, and then he was doing the thing, thinking it was Dexter Loomis, but Dexter Loomis was behind him, and Dexter Loomis was over putting him in the submission. You know how Dexter Loomis is. He lurks, he looms, he pops up on you. When you turn around, he gives you like an anaconda vice or something like that. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. I don't know why he does that type of stuff. He barely talks. He barely says anything. Man, this dude Dexter is weird. He is not so much that he's scary as it is that he's weird.
Got you. Now, Capo, let me ask you a question. Do you like Dexter Loomis's gimmick?
No,
just I just I just wanted to know. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know if
I
you was a
mean
fan
it's
of
a
his gimmick.
to me it's copy and paste. You know what I mean? For some wrestlers, they'll come in with that dark, gloomy look, and they come out of nowhere and all that other shit. I mean, I've seen that over and over again, but you got to have something else other than
For sure.
that. I like
I
Cross
asked you if you want me to do.
more than I like Loomis.
Yeah, I got you.
To be honest,
I
Nah,
love I love I love I love Sheamus more than I love Loomis.
got you. The next match was fucking the Judgment Day. All right, yeah, that's what it was. So, all right, it was Edge versus Finn Balor. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the fuck out this match. I thought this match was great.
the I Quit match.
Yeah, I thought whoever was the agent in the back for this, I'm quite sure Edge had a lot of you know what I mean, creative control over the match, but the shit was great because it definitely told the story. And if you didn't want Rey Mysterio's son to get his ass whipped, you still want him to get his ass whipped. It's like he's
Yeah.
prolonging the ass whipping. So it's like when Ray finally get his hands on him, it's gonna be worth every penny.
No, I don't feel that though.
You don't feel that way?
Ray Mysterio is not that dog. You know what I mean? Like it just his son. Has Rey Mysterio ever been a real bad guy, like a devious, like a Seth Rollins, like
Nah,
a Edge can
nah.
be? You know what I mean?
And
Right? He don't
nah,
scare nobody.
and if he was, it was Lucha Underground. That was a good show. But
Right?
Rey Mysterio, no, because Vince McMahon, you know that he thinking about the money. And Rey Mysterio as a bad guy ain't good for. he want to sell masks and shit.
He
You
can
feel
sell
me?
the evil mask.
But that and not in Vince mind.
Vince don't want to stop running shit no more. You know what I mean?
I know this, but I mean, this is now. You feel me? But that's why you said, has he ever been? Nah, Rey
But
Mysterio ain't never been.
he's not going to be built. Look, Bailey. Yeah, she's playing trying to play this heel. I'm still not sold on her heelness. You know what I mean? It's going to take a while.
I just
Um,
like when she cursed at Michael Cole.
right,
I
that's a
don't know.
fact.
I get,
That should be
I,
funny as hell.
yeah, I get something out of that. I don't know because I sometimes I used to hate Michael Cole for so long because he used to be fucking robot.
Right.
But yeah, just had to say that. It's like
Michael Cole was talking a whole lot of shit before Bailey came to WWE. We came to the main roster. Michael Cole was talking a whole lot of shit. He was shit talking Jared the King Lawler. He was shit talking Jim Ross. He was Michael Cole turned heel. He was a heel announcer. He turned heel
I'm about to get back on
like the
top.
moves.
Sam, I'm about to get back on top. All right, so fucking Edge was fucking this nigga up. You know what I mean? He he was giving the beast to Finn Balor. They going all in the crowd and all that. You know what I mean? That was giving me nostalgia. You know what I mean? They all in the crowd. He,
At
you
the
saw you
top.
saw you saw you
Yeah.
saw you saw the black chick couple. The black chick she was so hyped to see them fighting right there.
Right in the hallway. It was a black chick and like her brother or boyfriend or some shit.
Yeah, like she was
It was the first
probably
ones there.
like, I ain't gonna lie, wrestling couples that should be cool. When you could, I guess, go to a wrestling show with your girl and shit. Y'all both hype and shit. or she might be more hyped than you.
I have never met one yet. You know what I mean?
You know you getting some pussy after that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like, yeah, baby, like, you saw Edge.
Edge beating his ass.
You know what I mean? I think the highlight to me of the match, you know, was when the Judgment Day come out. You know what I mean? Edge giving niggas the business and all that. Here come Dominic. You know what I mean? They beating up Edge. Here come Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio come out. No one kill me. They want to play the music. Like what? Nah, he runs to the ring and shit. All with the steel chain.
Yeah, it's not even scary. You don't put no fear in nobody's heart. Like what? Sexual? Come on, now.
Nigga, he laying niggas down with the steel chair and all that. Next thing you know, he get hit by his own son.
Stomped his ass out.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was cracking the fuck up because nigga grabbed
Dominic stomped his ass out.
Nigga grabbed that nigga by both arms and just stomping this nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, Capo, I ain't shit. I'm in my crib like, yeah, stomp your bitch ass pops out.
Right. He weak anyway.
Fuck your pop, stomp that
you
nigga
know
out.
What I mean? He came out there and did nothing.
Somebody told him to bring his stupid ass out here and beat that nigga the fuck up too. Fuck it.
You know he woke up at the end.
That's what that yo, bro. That's
you know what I mean?
Bad funny because what you said earlier, because you said the what they call control something. Bailey and her crew.
You mean that damage control?
Yeah, they got up from being hit by Bianca faster than this nigga Rey Mysterio got from being beat up by his son.
Right.
That niggas had the nigga was on the floor so long they had enough time that they cuffed this nigga Edge. You know what I mean? Beth Phoenix saved Edge. Then she gets spanked. Right. You know what I mean? Nigga still was on the ground.
And between all that, Edge getting his ass whipped the whole goddamn time. You know what I mean? While handcuffed.
It was bad funny because it was times where it looked like, yeah, he coming back. Yeah, Edge, yeah. Like he was going to overcome.
Man, what shocked me, Beth had a fatty, boy.
Yeah, when she was laying on the mat, right?
Boy, you standing up too. That motherfucker was like,
I ain't gonna lie. I said, damn, Beth. That's what Edge be looking at when you be laying down like that. So you know that's the match. You know that's gonna be the match for like Survivor Series. That Phoenix versus Rhea Ripley.
Well, no, it's not. The next one is it's over there in Saudi Arabia.
Right? They ain't gonna have but so many women fighting on that pay-per-view. You know what country they in.
But they allow it now.
Well, they had one. I think they had like one match. And they had to wear T-shirts and all that. I remember that. They had to have the T-shirts on and all. They wasn't showing nothing. You wasn't seeing no skin on them ladies.
Let me see.
Yeah, I remember that couple. Them ladies had T-shirts on.
Oh yeah, of course.
They wasn't playing. They might have been long sleeve, nigga.
It was definitely long sleeve.
No ass out, no nothing.
You feel me?
Knowing they like that shit. Oh, come on now.
You looking to see if they had something on?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for last year.
Yeah, because I know it definitely was a female match, but I swear it was only one. I don't think it was multiple.
You mean the female elimination chamber match to see who faces the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania? That match?
No, we're talking about how many women matches was on that card? Was it just one?
It was two women's matches on that elimination chamber. Right.
They was in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, yeah. It was Saudi Arabia.
All right. I take your word for
It,
it.
it was it was it was it was 10 women. The four 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 in the four in the tag team match, and six in an elimination chamber.
That sound all right. I believe you, Sammy. I ain't gonna question your shit of the recent wrestling shit or some old wrestling. I question you. The new shit, I ain't gonna question you. I take your word for it.
Yeah.
I definitely like the match couple. I just thought it was funny with Edge getting his ass beat. You know what I mean? Every time he thought he was gonna come up, you know what I mean? And then at the end they ended it perfectly because I'm like, I know Edge not gonna say he quit. So how they gonna make Edge lose, you know what I mean, without him
Right.
looking weak. And then they use Beth. and then what made it even more dirty is because they still gave it to him.
Yeah, they say, hey. So when I knew um, where I knew Edge wasn't going to win, and I sat there and said the same thing. Damn. So how are they gonna use this? And I was like, his wife, because the motherfucker's not gonna Ray Mysterio. You think he gonna quit because Ray right there? Ha ha. Nah. But his wife, yes. I can't wait to see that match.
Nigga
Beth
still gave her
Phoenix,
the concerto though. That's dirty.
she's dirty for that one.
It's dirty. Dirty.
It's like McIntyre hitting the punk kick on Randy Orton.
Like, yo, this shit is dirty. Like, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, they you know it's fake, but they still get you a little bit like, damn, that's dirty. Like,
I
oh,
knew
look
it
at
was.
the Beth.
I thought that was it. She just got knocked out by the brass knuckles. But I
Yeah,
thought she
like,
would have
right.
woke up by then, right? But then I was like, oh hell, they about to do her dirt. And that's what that. And when Edge come back, he's gonna take. He should take out each and every one of them one by one.
It's gonna be hell to pay.
He break concerto every last one of them.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Ed's gonna be like, Rey Mysterio, what you gonna do about your punk ass son?
Yeah, but he gonna put pressure on Rey Mysterio to do something.
Well, if he can't be on the same level as Edge when Edge gets dark, it's Rey Mysterio's always gonna get beat the fuck up. Like I
It's
don't.
over for Rey
If I was
Mysterio.
Edge, I wouldn't want Rey Mysterio as a partner. You're not. You can't go. You can't. You can't. Fuck all those 619s and all that little weak bullshit. They're beating our ass.
If I was in that situation, I would bro kick. I would hit people with spirits. I would F5 people for real.
But
I would hit every last one of them with the with a punt kick. I would get real brutal with these people. I would you if ooh, man ooh you y'all lucky I'm not in that situation, because if I'm in that situation, I will fuck all their asses up. I will light their asses on fire.
we got you.
Whoa, damn, Sammy.
Pause.
God damn.
Yeah, pause. You lighting niggas on asses on fire. Pause.
No. When I'm talking, when I say light someone's ass on fire, it doesn't mean literally. It means
So what?
figuratively.
I got you.
It's a figure of speech.
I got you. I just was playing. All right. The last match, right? Seth Rollins This nigga Matt Riddle, I ain't gonna lie. Before I even start on that, he blowing my all this nail polish shit, bro. Fuck wrong with this nigga. Fuck wrong with that nigga, Capo. You got to get that nigga an L.
Well, I don't know. I
Bro,
I don't know what kind of. I guess he a surfer dude, so a lot of surfer guys do it. They don't necessarily mean they're
I'm not saying that he is. I mean, I know his wife. I do know that shit Seth Rollins told him was a shoe. His wife did just leave him and take his kid.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
And you know, wrestling they put your life in that shit.
So to me, I'm like, damn, she left him and took his kid, and then it was like the same time I heard that, I see Matt really had his nail polish and all that. I said, yeah, that's why she left. you all in her stash,
right?
Kamari, she told you taking her lime green polish, she ain't put it back.
What's that nigga name? Kamari, the referee, the special guest referee.
Oh, there you call me in.
That nigga was big as hell. Pause.
Yeah, that nigga. That I ain't gonna lie. Ever since he retired, all that nigga do is sit his ass down at the octagon and commentate in his show. His show he ain't been in the gym.
That shit, like, goddamn, nigga, you.
Niggas talking about he gonna wrestle Brock, or he ain't doing nothing with Brock with that gut.
Hell no.
Brock will beat that nigga right now in the UFC heavyweight. Nigga, he'll beat that nigga Daniel Cormier up right now. Nigga, Daniel Cormier got that big ass pot belly right now.
Right.
But
just overlapping his belt and shit. Like,
how you feel about the match? They tried to replicate the the Lions Den, and you know what I mean.
I mean, it's cool. I just didn't like how it ended. I guess I don't like Riddle. I'm not a Riddle fan. Never was. Then when it got to with Randy, I had to kind of like deal with him because he was with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton was one of my favorites. And then when I see this motherfucker do all Randy Orton moves, it irritates the shit out of me. It's like, all right, bitch, you need to stop now. You know what I mean? So I'm not a fan. I thought Seth Rollins was gonna do what he's been doing, stomping the mud hole in his motherfucking ass, and beat him again. So I guess now, hopefully, this rival can end, since now Riddle won finally a match.
Fucking
So I give it a 7. Nah, I give it a 7. It was entertaining in some parts. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't give a fuck about that match after what happened after the match.
That's a fact. After the I quit match,
I don't give a fuck what happened. That ass like once I saw the end of it. Once I saw niggas started playing that music.
Mm-hmm.
All that everything else that happened, that shit didn't matter because I only was watching.
I knew what time it was. Trap. I knew what time it was.
I was only watching because I've been watching for weeks just off of the clues, the little white rabbit clues and shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been paying attention to and all that. So that was the only reason I was watching the event because I was waiting to see what, you know what I mean, if my nigga Bray Wyatt was going to return. You know what I mean? And if he did return, was it going to be the Fiend or you know what I mean?
Right.
And they didn't disappoint.
He returned with the lantern. That was good. That lantern he returned with fire.
Yeah, that's like OG Bray. But the it just fire. Like I feel like they didn't disappoint. They was giving people a wild goose taste. They had niggas chasing the QR codes for weeks. You know what I mean? You
Right.
had niggas really breaking down the codes and figuring all this shit out. Cause a nigga like me would have never been paying doing all that. You know what I mean? So shout out
Right.
to people like the Solar Monster, Sounds Off, and JD and all that. That I was able to listen to them and follow what was going on with the little clues. And then you saw everything. You saw the pig, you know what I mean? Huskus,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? You got him in the crowd. I'm like, damn, who next? I mean, what's popular? You see Mercy the Buzzard, you know what I mean? You
Right.
see Fucked Up Rabbit.
You got Rambling Rabbit. You got Sister Abigail.
You saw
You
You
saw
know,
the Fiend down there.
yeah, you saw the Fiend down there. I knew that wasn't the real Fiend though.
Right.
Once it come like, nah, I ain't the real Fiend, but the fact you saw the Fiend down there, the crowd going crazy.
I don't like that new mask though. I don't like his new mask.
Yeah, new mask, man. It's creepy though, but I don't like it. Like it kind of it's too much like V from Vendetta.
Right.
Like when I see that mask, I see V from Vendetta.
I
Oh,
do like that. I did like
and anyways, Traps. So salute Capo.
salute.
Salute Sammy.
Salute. I'm out. It's been good. The
Right,
the event was fire.
you're ready. Highlight. That's Sam Raw champion.
I did like um what's that nigga's name? Edge wrestled him. Finn Balor. I
Yeah, I
did
like
like
Finn Balor.
I like
Finn
his
Balor
mask.
always was nice. It's just that Vince McMahon wasn't giving him no opportunity.
You know, I'm talking about that mask he had on.
Oh, that mask was fire. I was
Hmm.
like, damn, has he been wearing this shit to the ring? And I just ain't been watching.
That's what I said. But I think that's what you got me thinking.
Oh, all right. So it wasn't just me. I'm like, yo, this nigga been wearing this shit.
Right. I like the Fiend. I mean, I like the the dark Finn Balor.
Yeah, I like that they don't got this nigga smiling all day. Vince McMahon, yo, the shit Vince McMahon used to be having niggas do, bro. That's why I used to see Finn come out smiling all day. That's what he want. You gotta do what the boss say. Vince
so
wasn't right, huh?
so after that Seth Rollins and RK Bro, whatever his goddamn name is, um,
Matt Riddle.
Riddle,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, I was still stuck on the I Quit match. But I'm still watching it. I'm kind of enjoying it. When they start doing the whole Bray Wyatt thing, they turn the lights off. Everybody put their lights up, and they teasing it,
Yo, they teased the fuck out that shit for they milked that shit.
milk the shit out of it.
You know they milked that shit because the graphics came on the screen like NXT used to do.
Right.
You thought the show was over.
Right.
Show wasn't
I
over.
didn't think
They
they.
just turned the shit off. Would have been sick.
I thought they was gonna tease everybody and not bring them out. Right
You
when
know.
he came out with the lantern.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think they was gonna tease niggas because they tease niggas for the Lord for as long as they've been doing it. Know what I mean, doing it during commercial breaks. Know what I mean, so some of that shit wasn't even airing on TV. Like they was milking that shit, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they was milking that shit because that's how I found out about it. Because they was like, oh, after SmackDown went off the air, this had happened. And, you know, they had niggas recording in the building. That shit started spreading. Then now niggas started looking for clues. Like, who can that be? Shit,
Yeah, they were teasing it all during during that during the pay per view, and I
Oh,
was like, well, I guess he will be there. The White Rabbit, all that. The White Rabbit showed up on SmackDown. He was sitting right behind the commentators.
I ain't peep SmackDown. I missed that. Damn, I missed that clue. White
Well,
Rabbit came out.
what's her name? Vega.
Yeah.
Her little ass.
That's
She's
why
she's
Alistair
back.
Black trying to leave. That's why he trying to get him out of AEW. He missed his wife.
She's back.
Well, okay.
She's back with three guys.
Yeah, that's why he trying to get back to the roster, you heard?
Mhm. And they beat up Hit Row.
Well, he beat a Hit Row.
Yep. The girl too.
You ever seen the three dudes before? They had masks or something.
They had masks, but they took them off. I guess they from NXT. I guess
Well,
they're they're,
I haven't watched NXT 2.0.
they're
I ain't gonna
Hispanic.
lie.
They're Hispanic. I don't remember their names. I don't know them.
Oh,
So
it probably only niggas I can think about is the La Fantasma niggas.
not them gay motherfuckers.
Oh man, I don't know. Shit. I don't watch NXT 2.0. I used to watch it when it was black and gold.
Right.
When it was the black and gold brand. Once Vince McMahon put all like tie dye, colorful shit, I ain't watching this shit.
Right.
Yeah. What you and the way they left niggas with a mean cliffhanger because nobody know what Bray gonna do, where he gonna be, what his intentions is. We don't know shit.
Right. So like you got all the titles damn near. See, and there's a lot of people coming back. You know, it's like it's flooded. Like, they could have had a lot more matches with the rosters they have, right? Um, but they didn't.
To be honest, I think they let what's this nigga name, bro? Yeah. We got a nigga forget this nigga name. It's crazy.
Who?
That's what oh, all right. A nigga like Walter, right? The reason why they try to give that nigga a good run is because they've been treating that intercontinental belt like doodoo. And that shit, to be honest, that shit wasn't being defended on no pay-per-views, nigga. In like a couple years. Nigga. It was like I forgot when the nigga said the last time that shit was really defended on pay-per-view. That shit was mad long. That shit wasn't being
Right.
defended on Mania. That shit just was like an afterthought. You feel me? So they trying to build the belt up so when Sheamus take it, it means something. You know what I mean? Because that belt
Right.
ain't been meaning shit. It really wasn't. Like you see what they was doing with it, giving it to Nakamura to do nothing with it.
That's a fact.
Like nigga, they had a nigga like Nakamura who's like the hottest nigga to come in the company, and Vince McMahon cooled that nigga off ASAP.
Then he fell off.
He fell off. Good nigga. I wouldn't have been caring. I wouldn't have been putting my heart into this shit no more. I'm gonna be in catering all day. Like niggas they be killing niggas drives. Know what I mean, and plus the nigga like Nakamura, he don't give a fuck. That nigga like he was close. He like 40 years old. He been wrestling that rough Japanese style his whole career. to him, nigga, WWE, that shit heaven.
I think Roman and them are coming to Raw.
It's supposed to be the 25th anniversary of DX, right?
No, they coming to Raw like they're on Raw now.
Or they come. Well, you got the belt. They got the belts to both joints. So they, know what I mean, like they the SmackDown champions and the Raw champions technically. So they should be
So
on
now
both.
who goes for the belt? Is it gonna be Braun Strowman or Bray Wyatt?
I ain't gonna lie, these niggas. I don't know if Triple H is on it like Vince was on it, but the plans was before Vince was holding up. He was trying to get the Rock.
We're not gonna do that.
I'm just telling you what he was trying to do. He was trying to get the Rock. I was seeing a nigga like Cody winning the Rumble and taking the belt from that nigga at Mania. Because I don't see Roman losing anytime soon.
You said Cody?
Yeah, I see him winning the Rumble and facing a nigga like Reigns. Because Reigns had the belt for 2 years straight. They're just not gonna give it to anybody. And I don't know if the person that beat him get both belts or they gonna split the belts. You know what I mean? Because they never just made one belt for the, you know what I mean? Because he got both belts. So I don't know. I don't know if he's defending the Raw Championship and he gonna defend the SmackDown. I don't know. And they never specified.
Right.
So it's like I kind of don't know. So like because if they doing some shit like that, Cody could still win the Rumble and face him for the title or one of the titles. I mean, if he happened to lose one, but it's like they don't got like it's crazy to me because they did the same thing with Brock. Niggas know they booked Brock for a limited amount of dates, but still giving the championship. So who defending it?
Right.
Like you only got this nigga for certain dates, just like Roman. They don't got Roman for as many days as they used to have him. That nigga scheduled man short. So you might see him on Raw or something, and then they try to book him where it makes sense, where they not using up all his dates.
Right.
You don't do no house shows. Like that's why Lashley got the belt like that on Raw, and that's why they be pushing Lashley the way they be pushing him because Roman not on TV.
Well, they need to go ahead and let Seth go ahead and have that belt.
Seth just had an interview where he was talking like, you know what I mean, how he had frustrations, how they never see him as the top dude and all that, and like he always underneath Roman and all that. And I could kind of feel him because I mean he was already wrestling before, like Roman just started, like you know what I mean, like he was wrestling, right. He was on Ring of Honor, he was the champion and all that, and then a nigga like Dean Ambrose, they was already wrestling, but Vince put this inexperienced nigga with these niggas that was already lit, so he could get lit. You know what I mean? like he used.
They all came in. They all came in at the same time with the same buzz, though.
Nah, but the difference was Seth Rollins was in NXT getting it popping. Roman was in NXT for a cup of coffee, just like Braun Strowman. Like Braun Strowman wasn't really in NXT. He made like one appearance or some shit. Vince synced them and put him right on, with Bray Wyatt in the main roster. That's why Braun Strowman was trash, nigga. He was still green. Same shit with what's this girl name? Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans was in NXT for a little while. She didn't even really get a chance to get some experience. Vince seen her like, oh, I need her, the blonde hair joint, and put her in the main roster, knowing that she was green.
Right.
That's the type of shit he do. So it kind of sabotage a nigga. A nigga like Roman, he was new. He was new to all that. That's why he don't got mad moves. Think about it. Roman don't got mad moves. He got Superman punch, spear. Yeah, I mean, he don't really be doing too much. The shit on the apron, drive by.
Right.
You ain't never see Roman do mad like. I mean, you ain't never see Roman really doing no moves or something. Like, he don't be doing no suplex or nothing like that. Like,
elbow drop.
You know what I mean? Mad simple shit, bro. The nigga move set is OD simple.
Ankle lock.
Yeah. Certain shit he started implementing. But I'm like, this nigga Roman, this nigga dirt. That's why I used to hate this nigga Roman, because I'm like, this nigga don't got no moves, no that. They pushing this nigga crazy. Oh, the big dog. Oh, the big dog. Like, man, this nigga dirt. Everybody booing this nigga. Vince McMahon got these niggas muting the crowd noise and putting in cheers, like niggas was cheering them. You see everybody in the crowd booing.
They acknowledge him.
They did like Roman being here was the best thing that ever happened to Roman. Like, to be honest, because niggas ain't like him anyway.
The bubble. It was
Like,
the bubble. It was the COVID bubble that happened.
I mean, they ain't have Roman for mad long. That nigga had leukemia remission, so they ain't have him. So when he came back, he told Vince he not coming back if he can't be healed. Put him with Paul Heyman. You know Paul Heyman gonna make sure he look good.
Right.
Right. That's why his segments was always good, because he was working with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman gonna make sure shit right.
Well, I can't wait till Monday.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Yep.
I think they since they gonna have DX. I wonder what type of dumb shit they gonna be doing.
Corny ass shit.
Bald head ass Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? Old
They're
ass.
gonna have all of them there too.
Yeah, old ass Road Dogg. The best DX was the one with New Age Outlaws and them niggas. I don't really care about the DX when it was just Shawn Michaels, China, and Triple H. When Triple H took over, it was the best shit. Yeah, because when Triple H took over, it was the best shit. New Age Outlaws. That shit was lit. They put shit on the map. That nigga Road Dogg. Nigga didn't know if he wanted to be black or if he wanted to be white. Nigga had braids with the beads on it. Like certain shit I be peeping like as I got older, and sometimes I go back and I watch and shit. I be like, look at this shit. Like this shit like the Nation of Domination. They ain't never doing no shit like that again.
Hell no. I wish they would.
They ain't never doing no shit like
But
that.
they did. No, they did. The Hurt Locker.
Or the Hurt Business. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I was fucking with it. This man broke it up too early, and all them niggas begged for him not to. That's why when it ended, it didn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
That shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know who I was fucking with too? That nigga, that little nigga, Leo Rush.
Oh, you like him?
Yeah, I just like to be Lashley. Little nigga, he's like a little mouse. Because you got this nigga Bobby Lashley, big brolic nigga look like he never aged. Nigga look like the same way he looked when he first came in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what type of fucking fitness regimen this nigga is on. For real.
That's a fact.
For real, B. It's not too many people that can say they basically got the same physique that they had when they came in the
whole life.
Like this nigga like 40 something, bro. This nigga like Brock Lesnar don't even look as brolic as he used to look when he came in. This nigga Lashley different. This nigga, and clearly he not on them roids. They would have caught him.
Yep.
Yeah, Lashley.
That shit there.
Oh, I like the Street Profits.
Yeah.
I just know that the D'Angelo Dawkins nigga, he gonna be the nigga that get kicked out the whip.
That's a fact.
Like he not bad, nothing wrong with him, but that nigga Montez Ford, he just a star. Like
I want to see Bianca with the championship and go heel with Montez, and somehow Montez got a title or something.
It's gonna be fire, bro. Cause I can see Bianca telling that nigga, like, you know how they be having like the backstage segments and shit, telling that nigga, yo, leave that nigga alone. That nigga, I mean, you fucking with that nigga, you a loser.
Right.
Like, I can see some shit like that. That should be a mean story.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of shit that these niggas done wrong under the Vince McMahon regime that still pisses me off, like Jason Jordan. Like he was never supposed to be Kurt Angle's son. It was supposed to be Chad Gable. Like, the nigga, the
Now,
real
what
nigga
about
that was
dude that looked like? What about the black dude that looked like John Cena though? Remember him with the spiky hair? I forgot his name.
Oh, R-Truth.
No, not R-Truth. He looked just like John Cena, bro. But he was black. But he had spiky hair. Damn. He came in with the you remember when Nexus was
Oh, the gay guy.
I guess. Oh.
Yeah, he was gay, bro. That's why you don't see him no more.
Got it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know you talking about Orlando. His name is Orlando or some shit. Black nigga. I know what you're talking about. Bro.
Yeah, he looked like he had a spray tan on or some shit. You know what I mean? All the time.
He wasn't black?
I thought he was black, but he looked like he had a spray tan on. But whatever. I don't know. I forget his name. I gotta. He hasn't been on a long time. And plus,
Oh, I'm putting the images up. Oh, all right. I know who you're talking about. I don't know this nigga name. Hold on, I'm about to share it. I don't know this nigga name though. Yo, Capo, you dead spot on though. I ain't gonna lie. Your description was mean.
he got spiky hair, don't he?
You talk about this nigga on the end.
Zoom in.
Oh fuck. Shit
Let
give
me
me a smaller image than the image that I had.
hold on. It's the guy
Right here, right?
Yeah,
All the way on the
yeah,
right.
that, yeah.
Out of all these niggas right here, niggas got Heath Slater. They got him the fuck up out of there. Ryback, they got him the fuck up out of here. That might be Titus O'Neil. He working the back. This nigga right here, that was Angela. That was Jennifer Hudson husband. Got him
Yep.
the fuck up out of here. Ray Barrett, he doing commentating.
Facts.
Whoever this nigga is, they got him the fuck up out of here. They definitely got the spiky hair loser nigga the fuck up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
They got all these niggas up out of here except for two.
Jennifer Hudson's husband work behind the scenes or something.
I don't think he work with them niggas no more. That nigga, I seen that nigga on that nigga just was on an episode of She-Hulk.
Really?
Facts. That's why I just seen them.
How was that?
She-Hulk, that shit, I fuck with it. It's fire. To me, it's dope because if you watch Deadpool, it's similar where they break the fourth wall and they be talking to you. You know what I mean? So I mean, in the middle of the show, she'll just bust out, just start talking to you, Capo. Like shit, turn to the camera and shit, and start
Right.
start talking to you, like breaking the fourth wall type shit. I mean, and like to me, you gotta kind of watch right now. You kind of gotta watch these Disney Plus shows to understand where some of the movie shit is going, or what's going on in some of the movie shit, because they're gonna be referencing shit from the shows, and if you ain't see the shows, you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, She-Hulk is dope. I fuck with it. I think they up to the last episode of the season this week.
Well, cool. I'll go watch it.
Yeah,
They got a Batwoman.
I ain't never watched that. I ain't gonna lie.
It was okay what I seen, but I gotta get back into it again. I like the auto shit. You know what I mean? From motherfucking on Netflix they had what was the blind dude? Um, the,
Oh,
the
Daredevil.
the Daredevil. So you had the Daredevil.
Or the Luke Cage.
And you had the Luke Cage and all that, and then you had the Defenders. I watched all those.
Yeah,
Those
this basically Disney about to start Daredevil back up. You know
good
what I
because
mean?
they need to do all those.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna spoil you too, but Daredevil makes a cameo. You know what I mean? In the She-Hulk show, so it show you that
Cool.
they crossing over.
That's cool. Good.
Yeah.
Because I loved how Netflix did that all those stories. You know what I mean?
To be honest
Uh,
with you, Disney was hating. Disney
that's
was
why
hating.
that's why it's no more.
Yeah, them niggas was getting lit. Disney started Disney Plus. Basically told them niggas y'all can't make no more shows. And then now they moved that same content that you talking about that was on Netflix is on Disney Plus now. The Daredevil shit, the
Wait,
Jessica Jones shit, all that shit is on Disney Plus.
wait, hold up.
Facts,
No,
facts. All that shit on Disney Plus. Have you watched on Disney Plus they got a show called what's the name of this shit, bro? Man, forgot that quick. Oh, Hawkeye, right? They had a series. They had a Hawkeye series on there, right? They had
mm,
Kingpin. They used the same Kingpin that was in Daredevil. The nigga that was on Law and Order.
right.
They used him as Kingpin. Kept him as basically like the same Kingpin, but he had the white suit on. You know what I mean? Similar to like the comic shit. Word. So that's how much Disney was hating. They gonna keep their characters alive. The same niggas that was playing those roles.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch all these. Hmm.
That Loki Disney Plus series fire. Cause that shit going to the new Ant-Man shit that's about to drop. Um what else they got on there? Moon Knight, Hawkeye.
Yeah,
What's
I got the Disney Plus. I
yeah,
just didn't know they had Daredevil on there, and I'm gonna watch that shit.
yeah, they got all the shows on there and they new shows that they've been creating. Said nigga,
Yeah,
I'm not even a Star Wars fan, nigga. I watched the Mandalorian, nigga. That shit fire to me. And I
you need to
never
watch
looked
all
into
of
Star Wars. Huh?
them. You need to watch the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that shit was fire too. In the
Mm,
in the book of Boba Fett. That was fire
yeah.
too. I watched all them shits, bro, and it's not like I'm a Star Wars nigga, but I felt like I was able to watch those shows and understand what was going on. And then I be watching like Emergency Awesome on fucking YouTube. So whatever I don't understand, he got the Easter eggs and shit. So I kind of be understanding shit.
Nah, you got to go ahead, bro. Just last month, I watched all the Star Wars movies
I saw
in
Star Wars.
order.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch it in order. I saw Star Wars. I saw a lot of them shits. And then I wound up seeing Rogue One. You know what I mean? So like I was gonna watch them shits. Like Rogue One probably was like the last Star Wars movie I had watched. But it might have been one of the last ones to come out.
Nah, there's other ones on there.
Was other ones that came out after Rogue One?
Was in Rogue One.
Well, they say Rogue One is basically the prequel, like the way Rogue One end is the beginning, how Star Wars the beginning starts when they giving Princess Leia the plans of the Death Star.
Hmm.
But in Rogue One, they was getting the plans of the Death Star, like the way I guess the way they make the way they be making these movies be wild. But I definitely gotta watch it in order. But they say Rogue One is is basically the first movie. I'm watching that Andor shit right now, so I guess they saying that's the prequel to Rogue One, because they making the rebellion. I know a little something.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to Crown Jewel and see Roman beat up Logan Paul. You know,
Yeah, my
might look
fault. I thought that was tonight.
what?
I said my fault. I thought that was tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was tonight. Then I saw it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be Crown Jewel. Okay, cool.
I didn't realize that match wasn't going down, Capo, until the end of the Seth Rollins shit, and then I saw the graphic pop up before Bray Wyatt shit happened.
No, I looked it up and I saw it wasn't on there.
Yeah, my dumb ass, I ain't looking up, Capo. I'm too ignorant. I went in there like I see the graphic pop. I'm like, where the fuck Roman at?
Right. Right. But all right, man, I'm about to get off here.
I appreciate you for
with you about this extreme.
I definitely appreciate you for pulling up, you know what I mean, and substitute a Snack King. I don't know where the hell he was at. I think he got too drunk. You know what I mean?
Got too drunk and fell asleep.
Yeah, I think Snack got too drunk. Shout out to Snack King, my co-host. You know what I mean? Whenever Capo, whenever Crown Jewel is, we'll do another one of these, unless, you know what I mean, niggas want to do a review like whatever happened during the week. You know what I mean, just let me know, whatever.
We'll see. I might have my son and shit, but I ain't having this weekend. So
just let me know. It could be like on a Thursday or something, whatever. Like one of the days, because I know you probably gonna want to talk about Raw. You know what I mean, because that's the most interesting shit. Everybody gonna want to know if they gonna see the Fiend or Bray Wyatt, and
yeah, that's a fact.
It's something to talk about.
Yep. But salute to you, Trap.
Salute to you, man. Yeah, man. Shit, this was a pilot episode, trying something new. You know what I mean? But shout out to Capo. I think that nigga Snack Kings had a little bit too much of that whiskey. You know what I mean? You know them old niggas can't hang no more. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Feel me? What the fuck? What y'all got going on? I mean, before I end the live, I'll holler at the people. You know what I mean? What y'all got going on this tonight? I see Luke Kane was in the comments talking greasy. You know what I mean? It's all good, Lou. You still family. Slap the hell out you. You heard, Lou? Nigga slap the hell out you talking that dumb shit. I mean, that's why Johnny Gats, that's why he was stealing. that's why Johnny Gats was stealing, Lou. I mean, because you be up here talking shit, nigga. You that nigga. You ain't that nigga. I'm that nigga. Feel me? So before I get the fuck out of here, salute, Cheese. Before I get out of here and shit like that, you know what I mean? We got to definitely play the theme to the new Trap Outlaws. You know what I mean? The podcast, the lit. You got to play the theme.